One that if I had trouble
Had to up that quota, whatever that means.
Did you pause the music?
I just did.
Oh, it wasn't picking it up at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think
Oh,
it has like a back I think Zoom has like a background like audio sync where it tries to eliminate background noise.
that's annoying. Well, anyway, we left off talking about Super and Alex Becker and Elio Trades teaming up on that, and a lot of different crypto gaming projects are using that. And then Link talking about this one being around forever, a lot of use case here. It's used in a lot of other projects. Very just well known. And this one, I just honestly, I bought this one because it was like, you know, a quarter of a penny. And I could see it retesting like somewhere around 4.5 cents. So if that happens, it's gonna be a big deal. Plus, it has a pretty good market cap. It's on Coinbase. Um, I like this one as like a speculative play, just simply off of where it's been in the past. I mean, even if it goes up to 2.5 cents, I'm probably selling. Um, so I actually bought this one down here for like 20 something cents, and it just had this massive rise. And I sold well before I should have. I think I sold, I don't know, maybe around like $1.80 or something, and then it went up to like $3, and I was really mad at myself. And then it dropped back down to like 115, and then I felt smart. But yeah, so this one is an AI play. AI is a big narrative in this bull run. This is another AI play in this bull run. I think they may or may not have something to do with Nvidia. So, they've got business partnerships going, then this is a good play. And House of Crypto, he always has this thing where he goes like this. He's like, oh yeah, you look for here, and then you draw a teacup, and then it goes like pew. So it's kind of has that teacup looking deal. Um, yeah, I mean, this is still kind of in the accumulation buy zone. When I heard Alex Becker talk about starting all these crypto gaming things, and what you have to pay for a lot of like cloud storage space and stuff like that in order to store all of the data and whatnot. And I think storage does that. So I think we're still kind of in the buy range for this. And then, I mean, look at that big green candle that went up to 74 cents. So, that right there. And plus, this is below the 200-day moving average right now in this bull market. And this is on Coinbase as well. So this is another one I think that's getting overlooked. And I mean, this shot up in 2021 as well. So I think we could probably receive see $3 again. I think that's a good play there. Um, Matic Polygon. So I don't own as much of this one as I used to. I've actually swapped this into some other plays, but I still hold a good amount of it just because, I think it's developing. This one, I've heard it's either no, yeah, I think Aerodrome is what's responsible for everything that Coinbase is doing with Base. And Base again is amazing. Can't say enough good things about it because I hate paying crazy transaction fees, and they make it so easy. You can access a lot of different stuff, and a lot of the meme coins on there I think are getting overlooked because everything's on Solana right now because a lot of people bought Solana in the bear market at like $20 and it's at like almost 300 right now. So people just have like dumb money, and there's like a shitload of meme coins happening on there right now. I do think we're going to see a shift away from the meme coins at some point, but it's still going to be a factor throughout the run. So this one is below the 200-day moving average. And again, this isn't factoring in market cap either, so that's something else to look into. But I still think anywhere below 33 cents is a good buy here. And you know, maybe maybe we see we break this pattern and see somewhere around the dollar range. So I mean that'd be a nice little 4x there. Hondo Finance. This is one that people keep talking about a lot. Not really familiar with everything behind it. I just think that the chatter in the market with this coin is gonna push it to new highs. So that's why I bought it. Brain Trust. I like this one. Decentralized gig economy type of work thing. Um, Almost like an HR, not an HR, but like a recruiting type utility token, which I like the gig economy, I think is still a thing. I mean, even had a run up back in March, a lot of things did, and that was to almost $1. So that's a 3x right there. But I think this one has explosive potential. This is, I mean, if this goes up to $4, I mean, you're looking at like a 10 to 12x. So this one I think is a good play. It's been getting a good amount of action and traction too, below the 200-day moving average. This is another gaming token. So gaming's a big narrative. I'm bought in. I think this will retest at least $6 or $7. This one I bought because the APR on it that you can get for basically yield farming this thing is really high. So that's why I was buying it for the staking. And I think a lot of people like the dividend income that this can produce. And because of that, it also pushes the price upward. We're still below 200-day moving average. We are about to break out of the accumulation zone. So, yeah, I mean, I think this thing could see $43. So, nice little 5x there. This is another one of the uh, metaverse type narratives. And I mean, just look how far off we were. That was $5. I mean, that's a 10x right there. So I like Sand better than I like Decentraland personally, but they're pretty close. This DGen coin, I bought it as a meme coin, and then I found out that it's like a meme coin with utility. And this is another one that's on Coinbase. So I like this one, smaller market cap than a lot of the other dog coins, meme coins you see out there. So I'm going to continue to keep an eye on this, see what else happens there. Internet Computer. This is kind of, I feel like an older one at this point, really made its appearance in 2021. It's like a decentralized network of computers. You can leverage other people's computing power. That's a crazy graph. I need better data. I don't like that graph. But maybe that just has something to do with like the fully diluted value. But either way, I think good utility token. So I own some of that, but not as much. Gaming token, Alex Becker recommended, bought some of that. OXT Orchid. This is one that's kind of been around for a while. Coinbase play just because we're so far off from the all-time high. I mean, let's just say we retest 65 cents. I mean, that's a good return there. And, I think there's possibly some utility that I not calling here. I think this is a Solana like NFT exchange or something. Honestly, I bought this kind of dumb because I was like, Tensor, that probably has something to do with BitTensor, which is like a really big AI play right now. I only put like $50 in it, but I'm just holding it because why not? AIs, yeah, I probably should have just put my Tensor in AIs. Maybe I'll go do that later. But yeah, yeah, this one I think is going to do well. This run has been getting a lot of media attention. This one is an older one. I actually swapped my DOT for something else. Engine. So this is a big gaming coin. It's been around a really long time. It's one of those ones, and it got delisted from Coinbase, but it was on Coinbase for a very long time. And you can see, like, I mean, just meteoric rise from 13 cents to $4. I think as soon as this gets relisted to Coinbase, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. So I still own some of that. I need to buy more, but to buy it, you have to use, Uniswap or your Coinbase wallet or something. I saw this one go up like 30% one morning. I looked at the website. I liked it. I put like $50 in. IoT, Internet of Things, and I don't know. I think there could be some utility there some way or another. One of those narratives I'm kind of chasing, keeping my eye on this one. Also, it's kind of similar to IOTA. That one's been around a long time. So Cake, I mean, look how far off we are from its all-time high. Again, I don't know what the market cap of this one was at this time. And I keep mentioning market cap versus price because like you always want to follow the market cap more so than you want to follow the price. In case they're releasing coins into the market, which drives the price down while, still having a higher market cap.
Can you
Um,
explain that again? Like, because that's important there. Um, and just show an example
yeah.
why you want to follow market cap more than price, and then how to look at that in your trading software there.
Yeah. So let me find one that like they released a bunch of tokens. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one that screw it. I'll just do Beam. All right. So market cap is 1.13 billion. The fully diluted value is 1.43 billion. Then you look at the total supply and the circulating supply. So there's like 12 billion Beam that haven't been released into circulation yet. And so they're probably going to like trickle that into the market as time goes on. And you look at price versus market cap. So here, the price to market cap is pretty much the same. So this isn't a good example because it's remained somewhat consistent. Let's look at, I don't know, let's go to like AOS, see what's going on there. You got to go to all time.
The total supply and circulating supply are the same, so it looks like they've released
Oh,
everything.
here's a great example. So the market cap to the fully diluted value is pretty much the same. I mean, the total supply and the circulating supply are pretty much out. So like they don't really have much leverage to fuck with the price. So if you look at the price here back in 2021, it was at, let's just call it 90 cents or so. And even right now, the price is 82 cents. So yeah, that's pretty much what you got going on there. However, the market cap back in that time was like 180 million. What the market cap right now is almost $1 billion. So yeah, I mean that market cap has gone up like 6x.
So when they release supply, is that when you see a drop in price
It
and
doesn't
an
it
increase
doesn't
in the market
no,
cap?
it doesn't drop the price, it suppresses the price.
What does that mean?
So like if you have $100,000 in this token and let's just say that only 60% of the token is actually in circulation and then the creators decide to put in 20% of that into the market, your 100,000 is basically worth 80% what it was before. However, when these big bull runs start happening, um, it gets a lot of attention. More people are buying in. As people are buying in, they're releasing more supply into the market. And so when that happens, it suppresses the price. And so as the price keeps getting suppressed, it looks like this, right?
So it's crypto inflation.
Because imagine, yeah, exactly. So imagine if you had bought in here at like 90 cents and it's at 82 cents right now, except there's 6 times the amount of money in the token as there was 4 years ago.
Mm,
See what I'm saying?
yeah.
So either way,
So when they drop the price, or when they introduce supply, the price may still increase, so it won't necessarily affect you. Um,
I mean, what you want to look for are coins that the market cap and the fully diluted value are somewhat similar, like within 10 to 20%. Anything above that, and you're running the risk of basically being diluted. Um, your total supply and your circulating supply should also be 10 to 20% from each other. That's something to look at. Um, yeah, but back to the charts. So Pendle, this one's getting a lot of attention. It's a newer coin. I think it's going to have a lot of hype behind it. I was talking with a really, really well experienced crypto guru on this one, and he had brought it to my attention. So I just put $300 in, and I remember looking at the website a little bit, but I don't remember 100% of it. Oh, okay, great. Liberating yield. Fixed yield for everyone. Total value locked. Total trading volume. Cross-chain compatible. Website looks good. Check. $300. Done. Next. Um, so this one, I fucking love this one because I think it's very overlooked. And you look at the opportunity here. This is probably one of my top 10 holdings at this point. Yeah, but it's, less than a fifth of a penny, and its all-time high was like a penny. And that, like, this has only been trading since 23. This hasn't even seen a bull market yet, and gaming is going to be a really big um, narrative of this market. So if we look at playable games, so the market cap is only like 8 million bucks. Um, Circulating supply is low versus the total supply, which is a little bit of a risk factor, but also you're so early on here that I don't think it's really going to matter that much. I think there's still going to be a lot of upside. So if we take a look at their website, they have a lot of games. I think their website looks really good. I mean, I feel like nobody really knows about this coin that much. And if you look at a lot of what people are saying, I mean, look at all these games that they have. I mean, the graphics look really good. I've watched some of these YouTube videos before. They have a NFT generator. I mean, pretty cool stuff. They have their whole, um, you know, roadmap listed here. Web3 game dev. I like what they're doing. I put a good amount of money in this one. And I mean 95% bullish. That's pretty good sentiment. Doesn't get much better than that. And this one you can actually buy with AVAX. So I've swapped a lot of my AVAX into playable games. So that's one to look out for. I think that's going to be a 20x coin. So I'm excited for that one to pay off. Beam, this is another like cross-compatible crypto gaming token. This is another crypto gaming one that Alex Becker talked about. So put some money in it. GHX. This is one I've been tracking for a while. Yeah, I just think we have a lot of room to the upside here. So retesting all-time highs at 32 cents. It's at 7 cents now. Not bad returns if we can meet that. Veracity. This one gets talked about a lot from a lot of the crypto influencers. I mean, yeah, like look at this. Oh, holy shit. All-time high was 80, well, 8.7 cents, and it's currently half a penny. I mean, it's up 37% today. I probably should have put more money in this one. Yeah, so this is the 200-day moving average. I think this is getting ready to go on a little ripper. That's on the daily chart. We're still below it on a weekly chart. I mean, look, it just bounced right off this number. I mean, relatively speaking, we're not even like that far off. But yeah, I do wish I would have bought more. I'll probably go back and buy more. Neural AI. This is one that Alex Becker was talking about. One of those AI plays. This one, I mean, I'm holding because it just looks really good. Another gaming type token. Looked at the website, looked pretty good. Retest the all-time high. It's solid 3 or 4x. This one I bought more of because you kind of look at it from here. It looks like it's going to have the same like veracity kind of thing where it just bounces off of that. Or yeah, so I think it's going to hit this support and then just they have some pretty good games. So this was one that I found while I took a weekend like 6 months ago and just spent the entire weekend looking at different cryptos. This was one that I saw and I liked, and I think it's has potential. It's one of those moonshot ones, but I mean, look at the market cap. Like it's only 1.3 million. You're getting in super early. Fully diluted value, circulating supply to total supply is you're pretty much there. So not great sentiment for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't have good sentiment, but the tokenomics here look pretty good. And if you look at its all-time, let's see what the market cap was. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like the price to the market cap lines up. So if it meets its all-time high of a $44 million market cap, I mean, you're looking at what, like a 35 to 40x?
So it's undervalued right now.
I would say so. I mean, I looked at their website and I actually did join their Telegram, and they really do need to update the website, but the launch station, everything here looks pretty good. I mean, they got their plans here. They have Twitter as well. I think what happened with this is that the developers stopped like posting as much as they did for the pre-launch, and so you know it just scared a lot of people off. But they've already got a good following. If the developers can just pick up the pace and get this one together, I think this one is going to be like a huge moonshot. Huge moonshot. So anyway, that's that one. This one was talked about a lot in the last bull run. Everyone was making fun of it. It was really funny. And I think even some of the guys in my office, when they think about crypto, they're like, oh yeah, like come rocket. And because, when crypto's in the bear market, nobody has any respect for it. And then all of a sudden, when Bitcoin's at $100,000, everyone's paying attention. And you got to remember, I mean, this is falls in the meme coin category, but also in the utility category because it just shot up. Everyone was talking about it, got a lot of press. I mean, a name like Cumrocket with the ticker Cummies, like people are going to talk about that. And I think this one's going to do some really big numbers as well. So believe it or not, I bought a bunch of this. And if they even take over like 1% of the market share from OnlyFans or whatever, like this thing is going to go meteoric. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to hold that one for the long run. And it's both a meme coin and a utility coin. And that's all I have to say about that. I don't watch porn or any of that, but I'm here to make money. So, yeah, hash graph. This one, back in the day, we're calling it a Bitcoin killer. This one's doing really well because of the ISO 222 narrative happening right now. So I hold a good amount of this. I know a very, very early investor in this project, like before it ever got listed on even Binance. Yeah, he is well retired. He was retired when he bought it, but and retired because he wanted to, not because he had to or whatever. So Prime, this is another gaming token bouncer. I held this one. It's doing pretty good, though I did trade it just because I just have other tokens I want to put money into. So this one is supposed to be a competitor to Solana. However, like no trades were going through for several hours yesterday or the day before, which is kind of scary because if you're gonna compete with Solana, like, you know, you gotta have all that shit ironed out. But even Solana, like they had some issues the last run with lockups and different stuff like that. So I'm not really surprised. This is probably a longer term hold, but I'm gonna just wait until the next run to buy into this one. Mask utility token, kind of VPN type of thing. I think that's probably a 4x. I hold this one mostly just to swap into other things. I'm here for the altcoins now. I'm not here for the large caps because the small caps are where we're going to make our money. And then when I
10
swap back,
minutes.
gotcha. When I swap back to like USDT or something, I'm just going to hold that until the market comes back around and then I'll buy back in. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of the institutions and literally entire countries buying in. But when you have institutions and countries buying in, they're not buying the altcoins. However, people that bought the main coins are going to make more money this run than they have in other runs. And that's when they're going to diversify into some of these smaller coins. So the trickle down here, I think, is going to be enormous. Um, Algorand, yeah, I mean, it was at 240. It's still at 30 cents. That's a good buy. This one is also um, to 222 ISO, compliant below the 200 moving average. Anything above 30 cents here is, I mean, this is my buy zone. So this is kind of like now or never zone. Gala, fucking love this one. Look at this. 71 cents. It's at 3 cents. I mean, you want a 30x by Gala. This is another one below 200-day moving average. I think this one's going to do numbers. Um, Saw some other crypto influencers talking about this one this morning, actually. So yeah, it's at 2 cents. I mean, that's a 10x right there. Boom, done. Neo, this is the Ethereum of China. Or at least that was the narrative back in 2017. And this one has a very similar chart to XRP. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think if this breaks to like 70 or 80 bucks, I think this thing's gonna rip to like 300, 400. It's $14 right now. I don't really know much about it, but yeah, you can only buy it on Binance. So I have Binance US to hold Neo. I also buy Gala on Binance because you can't get access to Gala or Binance token or Zill or Neo uh, on Coinbase. So, Coinbase needs to list those. And as soon as they list those are going to pop. So buy them on Binance now. Um, Open Ocean, I like this one a lot. This is another project that I see popping up more and more as I've been creating different tokens, looking at different networks, stuff like that. So yeah, this one's been doing numbers, probably 35%. So it's kind of hard to buy though, and I had to buy it with ETH. That was annoying. Yeah, this was, I think, just a total rug pull. It's being marketed like freaking everywhere. It's annoying. This was an Alex Becker call. He said that they got hacked, and if they are able to build up their brain recognition again, that they'll come back. So, one I'm keeping my eye on. I added this one to my watch list, and I don't know why. Probably saw it on some channel, and I didn't buy it, but it's gone up quite a bit. Same thing here. Just added it to my watch list because for some reason or another, same story, same story. I have bought this one because this is the token that basically backs Solana, like helps all of those transactions. This is, I don't know why I added the market cap of Solana instead of just the price, but I mean, market cap to price is very pretty much the same here. So yeah, this is another one I just added to my watch list. But I've got these are some of the other ones on my watch list. BitTensor Quant. I did like Quant a lot. I just feel like I missed the boat and I didn't want to buy it at $87. So yeah, I just
Five
didn't.
minutes.
All right. Yeah, so I just didn't buy it. But I'm gonna hold out. I'll
So
show
if
that
you
here.
were to say your top 10 right now that people or me that I should be looking into, if not buying. I know I'm a little late to the game at this point after the pop with, you know, Trump getting into office. But what are you thinking? Top 10 with the last couple minutes that we have here.
Cardano, Proppy, Render, Sand, AVAX, maybe Super, Arrow, Playable Games, Veracity, Miria, Gala. Is that 10?
Sure.
Yeah, so
We'll put it on the screen
oh yeah,
for what those were.
also XRP. If I didn't say that, I would definitely say
You
XRP.
did not.
Okay, yeah, XRP. So those
Okay,
those those would be my top ones if you haven't gotten in already.
nice. I'll put
So
it on the screen um, for people to see, but it was cool to see you kind of go through all of them and kind of your explanations, the history of what you know, going to the websites to see what's what, talking about the developers and their plans and why you like things. Because I feel like most people aren't really doing this research. They're just saying like, oh, I saw this on TikTok. Let me go put $100, a grand into it. Um, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, I think it's a mix between sentiment, like the culture behind it, like what narratives are popular right now, and technical analysis. So if you combine all of those together and it checks all those boxes, I don't think there's any reason why you wouldn't want to be jumping into a lot of these. So
cool. It'd be interesting to see a list of your technical analysis, like ratios or criteria for cryptos versus stocks versus whatever else. Um, that'd be interesting to see as well.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
all
we
into
could go over
crypto.
that
I'm
later or
all
now.
into crypto. Just right now, I think the timing's really good. I'll probably be selling out of most of my holdings by my birthday, which is June. Um, I don't know when. It's just a matter of the market. We'll see.
Cool. And thanks for sharing your top picks.
Yeah,
And
man,
yeah, you want to close out?
for sure. I don't know where all of my other things down here went, but I will have to find those there.
Yeah. Cool, everybody. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. Um, go buy No Step Snake on
On MinSwap
um on
with
MinSwap.
Cardano.
That's right. You can go to our Twitter, No Step Snake, NOSTPSNEK.
So
Um,
yeah, the backstory for No Step on Snake is, don't tread on me, which is the old, goes back to the founding of America when they were basically talking to the redcoats like, fuck around and find out. Don't tread on me is basically the modern day, fuck around and find out.
totally.
And you kind of made a cartoon version of this, which is No Step on Snake. And I thought that was kind of funny and saw that the number one meme coin of Cardano is Snake. So don't step on Snake was um, kind of
30 seconds.
a lot of times people made fun of Cardano because they were looking at all these other moonshots. And I think that if we could get some traction here, that anytime anybody talks shit about Cardano, that they can just use this meme
Yes.
coin. So there you go. No step on snake.
Yep. Check it out. Check it out. Thanks everybody for watching. Catch you in the next one.
See you in the next one.